buddy, every single contact that he's got in his phone book, he has probably texted or called and ready to roll. Now you see how he rolls in this sort of situation, right? A lot of anticipation. We've talked enough about him. It's time to find out if he can actually do it on the ice. Razor, any final thoughts?
Well, I think his thought is that he wants all this talk to be over, James. Everyone has asked him questions. Are you ready to play? Can you play at this level? He's nervous. He's scared. He's excited. He can't wait to get on the ice. It's time to do what you do best. Just go play and show everyone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. Always a magical night. Opening night, the first of the regular season. And we are about set to drop the puck on this season. The Leafs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Slides it diagonally to Mathieu.
Now the puck's on his stick. He's still waiting for his first. Will he get it today?
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Stolarz.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time? You want to take space? Goaltender does it, makes a save.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Grabbed along the boards by Carlo. Takes the pass. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Montreal's got the puck. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. Denies him on the slapper. Slides the puck across to Laine. Montreal's gained possession. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Oh, complete explosion on that physical hit. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Nice, delivers a hit in the numbers, and boarding is the call as a result. Montreal's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a stick save!
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Here he is, wristed on net. There's another stop.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Playing big in the moment there. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Sends a pass over. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a chance. Stolarz! There it is, his first to the season.
Oh, that one's gonna feel good, James. Anytime you get the first one under your belt, guess what? There could be many more coming now. There's a reason why coaches talk about crisp passing and execution. They get angry and you stay in practice if it isn't on the tape. He puts on a clinic here in distribution, and it winds up as a goal.
Well, Charlotte, you know somebody on social media is saying that's all in the coaching, right?
Oh, it has to be. I mean, especially when you sign in the offseason a new contract, you want to make sure you leave your mark and early. I think he's taking a sigh of relief right there as they get their first one.
Oh, look at the glove save by Stolarz! Montreal's been rewarded early in this one by putting lots of pucks on net. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he takes the pass. The Leafs played along the wing. Stopped by the goaltender. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Angles it over to Caulfield. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Passes it over, and he rings the post.
The Leafs bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Quick pass. He might have a step here. Slides it across. Flips it across. With the pass. Sends it over. Passes it across. Slides it across. Great save. Great use of the wall on the pass. Still keeps a hold of it. And he passes it up ahead to Domi. Gets the puck in deep. Montreal's got possession of the puck. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Shot! Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Habs have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Now a quick pass to Riley. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Habs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Montreal's got it across the line. Shot! Gives them nothing in front.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
More than half the period has expired. The Canadiens have taken a 1-0 lead. The Leafs win the draw. Passes it to McMahon. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Quick pass across to Gallagher. Montreal's looking to break out. And he serves it across to Deneau. And sends it just out of reach. The Habs take it along the wall. Big hit, and that frees up possession. And it's a quick pass to McMahon. Puck sent over to Riley. Feed to the middle, and that's stopped. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Montreal's got possession here in their own end. Cooley's lugging the puck. Takes it to the net. Monster blocker stopped by Stolarz.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Tries to get it to Messier. Here's a chance in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, this goal on the one-timer is another example of how well-rounded these athletes are today. He's not typically known for it, but he's able to lift this one rip. It's a beautiful goal.
Well, the rookie's got his first NHL point, and that means he's now a point-a-game player already in his NHL career.
Yeah, hopefully you can keep that average. Hey, James, but no question about it. It's a pretty cool moment for him, and he'll go back to the bench, and you know that everyone's going to come around him. And the best part of it all is when he gets to hear his name for the very first time over the PA.
Here's a short pass to Pacioretty. Moves the puck. He scores!
Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Canadiens are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Ekman-Larsson. The Canadiens gain possession in their own end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Hakampa's got it in the defensive end. Moves it to Matthews. And now he moves it quickly to Marner. Skate skates to the crease. And that's a great heads-up play by Dobson. And now he tries to get it across to Doc. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tavares has it in the defensive end. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Here's a shot. Glove save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this. Scores! He's on the board! The rookie with his first goal in his first game!
Well, he couldn't have scripted a better start, James, and the dream is realized as he pots his first goal in his first NHL game.
Experience, and all of a sudden he's...
That's pretty impressive, and it's got to feel good and give him a ton of confidence. I mean, when a rookie steps into the game, you just want to say to yourself, hey, listen, I want it to be a clean game. I don't want to be on the ice for a goal against. And he reverses the script and winds up putting it in.
Solid check to slow him down. Across the line and on the attack. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Puck grab by Laine. Tries to get it over to Matheson. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Oh, that goes off his mask.
I don't think he had time to get his head out of the way, and that one hits his mask. You got to give it to the quality of mask nowadays. If that happened a few years ago, ooh, that one hurt even more.
Too many bodies in the way. Great heads-up play with the stick by Matheson. Great save by Montembeault.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Great reach with the stick by Caulfield. Works it across to Tavares. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. Takes a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Great pad save.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Montreal's got a 3-1 lead. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Dishes it off. Right on the doorstep. Handles the pass. Handles that one. Dishes it to Danault. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Danault. Keeps a hold of the puck. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Quick pass to Tanev. Slap shot from the point. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Taken by Carrier. Shot! Gets a glove on it to make the save! Montreal's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Toronto's moving it up the ice. He's got a little jump. He's in! What a save on the play! Stolarz hangs on to the puck to stop the play. More than half the frame has been played here. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Scooped up along the wall by Riley. Sent into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Matheson. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Lorenz looks around. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Slides the puck over. Moves it to Riley. Pass stolen in the open ice. Takes the feed. He tips it. Great save by the goaltender on that one. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by McMahon. Shuts him down. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Here's a pass down low. Slides it across. And he had the answer on that play. Picked up along the wall by Nylander. Rocks him. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Here in the late goings of the period, Montreal's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Canadians take possession in the defensive end. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Tremendous stop by Stolarz. And he slides it quickly to Domi. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Huge steal in his own end. Slavkovsky's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes the feed at the point. Feeds it over to Laine. Quick feed to Cooley. Messier sliding the puck behind the net. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Takes it at center.
Tavares' stick implodes, and that's so frustrating, but he grabs another, and he gets back engaging in the play.
Montreal's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Leafs need to change their mindset in the third period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality. This game is still close, many thanks to their goaltender, but now they got to find a way to generate some offense. When you're trailing, you got to take some risks. You have to beat your defenders, and you got to find a way to get through the middle of the ice. And when you get the chance, you got to convert.
Well, this building isn't the only place that's buzzing tonight. With much more, we send it ringside to Carlin Bathe.
You know what, James? The rookie is buzzing tonight, scoring his first career goal in his first NHL game, and the fans are loving it. Chell Diamond said, "This kid can hockey." James?
Love it, love it. Great moment. What a moment he'll never forget. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Quick pass to Riley. Passes over to Tavares. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Good use of the body on the play. Moves it over to Slavkovsky. Here's a short pass to Matheson. Just wide of the net.
Matheson's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Moves it to Caulfield. Fires it! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Matthews. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. Shot! Scores! Mitch Marner!
High-level goaltenders use tracking exercises all the time, both on and off the ice. You can see the frustration after the goal as he's trying to find this. He's trying to out-battle, but he can't get a sight line, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Toronto's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this face-off and dictate the pace.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Toronto's trailing by one. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Leafs are in transition. Keeps possession. They put the puck into the offensive end. Toronto's got it now. Big time stop there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
The Habs gain the zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Denies the shooter on that play. Denied! Lovely defensive effort. Here's a race for the loose puck.
Montreal's got a second unit that's been explosive tonight, and a reason why they're on top in this game. And listen, it's a luxury when your coach can look down the bench and look at the second line and see that kind of depth.
The Bruins are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. Takes the feed from the left side. Puck scooped up by Carlo. The Canadians have it from their own end. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the back half of this period, it's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. The Canadians win the draw. Tries to feed it over to Evans. Delayed penalty coming up here. Moves it to Nylander. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Oh, and he just misses. What an opportunity there.
Well, just is a big word, James, because when you have an opportunity like this from a primetime scoring area, you have to finish it off. He doesn't even hit the net.
The Canadians gain possession of the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Matthews. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Toronto's got the puck. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Moves it around along the half wall. And now he moves it to Gallagher. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he get a glove on net? What a stop by Stolarz. Yarncrocs ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Leafs are across the line and into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Feeds it over. Off his stick. Oh, what a close save by Montembeault. Gallagher's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And a solid job tying up his opponent.
Evans' penalty has almost expired.
Quick feed to Domi. Chance in front. And that goes off the glove, but it continues here.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Leafs take possession here inside the offensive zone. Feeds it down low. And he takes the dish. And he gets in front of that rocket. Good check, frees the puck up. And there's another stop.
Well, that puck came hard and it came fast and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Habs are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Puck picked up by Matheson. The Canadians take it across the blue line. That knocks him off the puck. Stolarz plays keep away as he hangs on for the whistle.
Well, he's made critical saves all night. No bigger right here in the third period to be able to hold on to that one, not give any second shot opportunity.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Suzuki's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Trying to shake loose. He's clear. Stones him on the breakaway. Headman pass. Quick pass to Riley. Pass to Nylander. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Taken along the wall by Slafkovsky. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. Moves the puck to Carlo. Up along the wing. Situation critical as we approach the final minute of the third. Back at the point, they set it up. And they score! And here we go with a clutch third period goal to even things up.
Well, it's outstanding to stay in this this game, James. I mean, it's all about the ups and downs and weathering the storm. They've done everything in this one, and they find themselves clawing their way back to evens.
The Leafs were ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
I know my parents used to say keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They score the equalizer, and now they've got the momentum to try and win it all.
Stop that one. Suzuki's got it into offensive territory. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Moves it to Matthews. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Long reach breaks up the momentum. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. A critical draw here. The Leafs win it. Moves it quickly over to McCabe. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Here's a chance. Centering feed. He scores! What a goal!
Oh, this is why you play the game, James. Dying seconds of the third period, and you get the go-ahead goal. That could be the game winner right there, and they're certainly celebrating like it is.
The centerman right into position. The Leafs get a hold of the puck off the draw. Toronto's got it along the wall. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
And there's the final horn! And with the win, Cheryl, how about this? His 50th career W, and, you know, he's showing that he belongs.
Well, he really does. I mean, you look at the beginning of his career to now and the adjustments he's made, it's a deserved 50.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.